doing that.
Why did you do your first short film? Why did you do it?
Why? Do you want to hear that? Hey, God. Hey, God.
I want to hear it.
Hey, God. Let me try to censor it in my mind.
Okay.
So it's very, very PG-13. Anyway, so it was the pandemic. Actors weren't working.
Okay.
But actors were auditioning. They're posting lots of monologues online.
Yes.
And I didn't want to do that.
Right.
I don't know. I just felt like, I can't be doing monologues at this point. I don't know why I felt that way. And Mike Afolayan reached out to me. It wasn't even my idea. It was like, because and I will say this to say one thing about my set of actors. We met at Terra Culture.
Right.
He introduced himself to me like, yo, Alpha, I'm a fan of your work. I like what you're doing. And we had a very, there was this mutual respect, you know. And so during the pandemic, he reached out to me like, bro, Alpha, I'm thinking of shooting something. Like, how about we do a short film where we have a conversation, but you shoot at your house? Because there was a lockdown, couldn't move. So like, you do it at your house, I'll do it at mine, and then we'll edit together. And I thought, I don't know, bro. It makes sense if you're in the same room, so the energy can, you know, because I'm from theater and I'm big on
that energy
in the room and everything. And they were like, let's try and make it work. And so we're like, let's do it. It's gonna be a thing. I mean, nobody was doing it at that point. And then we did it. But the first script wasn't what it eventually became. It was something really, really, in retrospect, thank God we didn't do it. It was very
what?
It was, let me just say it was very racy.
Okay. Racy round.
Wait a minute, that can be easily misconstrued. See, this PR thing, I have to start, oh my God, I have to start thinking through my, see what I'm saying?
It wasn't racy between two of you, it was racy.
Just the conversation, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
The guest of getting used to it. I remember how the guest said something about how she was being criticized, and she's like, even Jesus was criticized, and I said, pause, she's not comparing herself with Jesus.
Yes. Don't get dragged, man. True.
Yeah,
but so it was, the whatever. And then NSAS happened. And, it was just on Twitter, this barrage of comments and posts and videos, and I'm like, Michael Alpha, the youths are out there talking about stuff happening. We're making a short film about this. Are we serious right now? I think we should just, be more topical. Let's be relevant to what's happening. Let's be responsible. We're artists. We just can't be here for the entertainment.
Yeah.
And I remember just from the phone call, sitting down on my bed and writing the first draft for R in just one sitting. And then I did it and went over with a couple of friends, and then we shot that. And at the time, it wasn't a hit. But you know how God does his things. So, that happened, Far From Home happened, and now people are going to dig into our archives. And they're like, these guys actually did something back in, they've been doing this for a minute. Now you see where the chemistry is coming from. So, in retrospect, we were preparing for our chemistry for Far From Home on R, and we had no idea. As a matter of fact, I sent my first audition tape for Far From Home the day before we shot the short film. Mike couldn't send his at the time, and I was mad. I'm like, dude, I should have done it. God was like, you're joking there. I have plans for you already. And then just to see how it eventually happens, like, wow.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful how we're investing in our friendship, in our work and everything, and see how it just bore fruits. You can't make this up.
You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Of a dream coming, not even a dream, but of a dream coming true, you can't really make it up.
Yeah.
You can't really make it up.